Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Boonwurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Hello, listeners and viewers, but probably mostly listeners in this moment. Welcome to the Impromptunes, a completely improvised musical podcast. I have some wonderful people here in the room with me. I can't do this on my own, so let me go and introduce them one by one. We've got Brenna. How you going?
Great, Emerson. How are you?
I'm swell. I'm happy to be here on this cool winter night.
Yes, it is a cool winter night. Cool by name, cool by nature.
Ooh, clicks for that. What do you reckon, Imogen?
I love a cool night. I've just never been referred to as cool before in my life, so it's a real thrill.
Well, I think technically we were referring to the night, so the streak continues.
The statement remains.
Thanks for being here. We got Gem laying down some cool keys. Not a personal attack on Imogen. The keys were cool, Gem is still not cool. None of us are cool, the weather is cool. Jacob on tech, he's a cool guy actually.
He's a cool guy.
He's cool, silent but deadly.
Tech guys are always cool.
Hell yeah. I am so glad to be here. How's everyone's day been? Is everyone in a good spot, you know?
Fairly productive day. You know, it's a bit of a slog the start of the week. You got to, get focused back into
Yeah,
things.
I feel that.
But mainly fine.
Lovely. How about you, Imogen?
Well, we are recording this on June 3rd, which is Marbo Day, which is exciting because it meant that we had a Torres Strait Islander morning tea at work. I mean, it's exciting for other reasons, but also we had deep fried donuts.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
From the Torres Strait Islands, which was amazing. So that was really good for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that like a deep fried donut's like a special like delicacy?
Yeah,
like,
it's a
of the
Torres Strait
area?
Islander like specialty food from up north, and we have some Torres Strait Islander mob who work with us, and we got to eat some of their food, and it was really yummy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful celebration.
Yeah, it was really good.
And a lovely reason to eat deep fried donuts.
Absolutely. I don't think we ever need a reason to eat deep fried donuts.
That's true.
I would eat them more if I could.
No, that's fair enough. I always go to Berkeley Square in Brunswick and go past the donut van there.
Oh, yes, me too.
Yeah, I don't know, is there something that whenever you're at the shops you are most likely to impulse buy? I feel like for me it is donuts. I'll see them, I'll smell them in the deli section and they will just suck me in. And I cannot resist. What about, like, what's your impulse buys?
It used to be cocktail dresses.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, impulse bought
slightly more expensive.
But I have a goal for my year that I will have to eat. Yeah, yummy. I have a goal for this year that I will purchase no new evening dresses at all, so I'm doing really well at that, but it has meant that I've spent very little time at shopping centres as a preventative measure for myself.
Yeah.
It's very responsible.
Thank you.
It's June, so, halfway through the year.
I'm getting close.
Thank
you so much.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think any time I smell anything fried, like hot chips, I don't even eat meat, but as soon as I go to a Bunnings and they're doing a sausage sizzle, I'm like, I want a snag. And I don't even eat sausages. So there's a certain smell that just captures
ambience.
you. It's the ambience.
Yeah.
It's like, in like cartoons where they'll like be asleep and then they'll smell something and the smell will literally like lift them out of bed and like drag them along.
Classic pie on the windowsill kind
Yes, that's it. Like coaxing me with its like steam fingers.
Steam.
That's what I'm like when it's like fried food.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, hot chips. That like if you're at a basketball arena, oof, give me them hot chips.
Yeah.
Are you a salt and vinegar on your chips?
Heck no. And I'll thank you to not mention the V word around
That's
me.
disgusting. Yeah, Brenna and I are aligned on this.
High five. We just high-fived. It was great.
I just high-fived. You may have heard the slap.
It's also me slapping Emmett at the same time for referencing vinegar.
Vinegar is disgusting.
No.
Convince me otherwise.
It's got a good like tartness. It's a good like acidity that plays well with the fry oil, the doughiness, the fluffiness of the potatoes. I'm getting resounding nods from Jacob and Gem over here.
I feel like vinegar is just
silent
like
majority.
Sweat that someone's wrung out from their sock. To me, that is what vinegar is.
That feels like maybe a personal biological problem about your sweat.
Vinegar should only be used for medicinal purposes.
Yeah,
And
and
not
it's
even
so
there.
medicinal.
Or poaching eggs.
Yeah,
You need
only
poached eggs.
Yeah, but I don't want to taste that on my poached eggs.
No, you don't taste it. You just put a little bit in to help
But
solidify.
you know it's there. It's the implication of vinegar. I really feel passionately.
We have
I really hate it.
We have a vast spectrum of vinegar opinions on this podcast today. It's lovely. And I think the best way to bring us all together finally is
Yeah.
a segue into the start of a improvised musical.
Nothing brings people together like improvising.
Yeah.
That's true.
Musicals. We're all in this together.
Exactly. I am gonna bring up the pot of gold and change the subject from vinegar so we don't start fighting even more.
God, I hope the musical is vinegar related.
What would the odds be?
Vinegar Town.
If you would like to load this pot of gold with as many vinegar-themed podcast title suggestions
do
as you
not.
want to sabotage future episodes,
Gosh.
you can do that.
Addictive. This
Yeah.
is vinegar addictive.
Vinegar addictive. Is there a way to rig today's podcast to be that? No, that's against the ethics. But if you want to add some titles to this pot of gold, you can do so on all of our socials. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok nowadays, we're on YouTube, or you can come to one of our shows. We do the first Friday of the month at Alex Theatre in St Kilda.
Yes.
And depending on when you are hearing this, we might be in Edinburgh. So check our
Yes.
website for some dates regarding that.
And also, if you've been enjoying us for freezies and you feel compelled, it's not by any means something that you have to do, but if you feel compelled to chuck us a few bucks for our Edinburgh journey, we would be so appreciative. And there will be a donate button on the website. That's my job, and it'll happen soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Lovely. And in exchange for your attention currency and potentially your currency, we will perform for you in the way that we know best, which is to improvise a musical for you right now. And to do that, we're going to start with a title, which I will rustle around now and fish out of the pot of gold. And today's title is The Emancipation of Grandma. That's from Josie Lane on Facebook. Thank you, Josie. The Emancipation of Grandma. This
Fantastic.
feels empowering for grandmas everywhere. I feel like we're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this to my grandma. She'll get ideas.
It's like when Mariah Carey did a comeback and her album was called The Emancipation of Mimi.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that?
No.
No.
But I'm sure this will be exactly like that.
Exactly like
Whistle
that.
tones all around.
Yeah, going to get real high octaves. This is going to be a Mariah Carey based show.
There we go. You heard it here first, and now you will hear it first for the first, last, and only time. The Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical, presents The Emancipation of Grandma.
Here at Johnson Friendship Village, all the oldies come to play. Their old bones are withered and dusty, so at this village they have to stay.
Here at Johnson's Old Folks Village, we all do our best to care. Here they come down the ramp. Another day, another unaware. We're unaware.
We're unaware. God, I hope it's bingo tonight. That's the only thing that gets me out of bed. I hope it's bingo tonight. Oh my God, I'd wish I was dead. Don't trip, don't break your hip. You still got months to live. Don't trip, don't break your hip. Here at Johnson's Village, don't trip, don't break your hip. You've still got months to live. Don't trip, don't break your hip. Here at Johnson's Village.
The nurses come every day to wash all the bed sores away.
Except they're
often on Smoko, leaving all the old foco.
Don't trip, don't break your hips.
You've still got months to live. Don't trip, don't break your hip. Here at Johnson's Village. What's that on the menu tonight? I've got the best canned dog food you can buy.
What's that on the menu tonight? I heard it's 45 different types of pills.
What's that on the menu tonight? Maybe I won't bring this food by.
What's that on the menu tonight? My dentures are falling down the sink. I can't eat anyway.
Don't trip, don't break your hips.
You've still got to live. Don't trip, don't break your hips. Here at Johnson's Village.
Don't trip, don't break your hips.
Still got months to live.
Don't trip, don't break your hip.
Here at Johnson's Village. Tabitha, you'll never guess. I went through Mr. Reynolds' wallet and I got $50. The old coot didn't realise that I was going through his personals. I just said, "You're having a dream, Mr. Reynolds," and he went back to sleep, and now I've got a pineapple in my black back pocket just burning to be spent.
God, Genevieve, you're so bad, but you're so bloody good at what you do.
Oh, what have you stolen lately?
Oh, I've sold a whole pack of darts from Mrs. Livingston.
Oh,
She's not even supposed to have them.
not even supposed to have them,
I
exactly.
said, Mrs. Livingston, these are really bad for you. You could get cancer. I mean, she already does, but she could get more.
More, exactly.
More. I said, no, not for you, Mrs. Livingston. And then I took them out back, smoked 4 of them in a row. They were pretty good. They were the good stuff.
Oh, it sounds so good. If you got it, like, maybe we can have a smoko later together.
Yeah, nah, definitely on me or on Mrs. Livingston.
Oh, you know that old coot that's up in Ward 9?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally tripped on the life support cord and pulled it out of the wall.
Genevieve. It's all right. We've got a wait list anyway.
Oh,
Doesn't
he
matter.
just flatlined. It was so funny.
So funny.
I thought it was my phone. I was like, beep. I was like, oh my God, they got a message. And I was like, oh no, it's flatlining.
It's just Susie.
Oh, it's just so much fun, you know. It's just nice to bring joy to them in their salad years, you know.
It's nice. It is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a really caring person, just like you, Tabitha.
Yeah, and you were always the most caring girl at school.
Yeah.
That's why you had so many friends.
Oh, I know. Heaps of friends.
So many friends.
You could count them on one hand.
Yeah, who was it? There was
Beryl,
Beryl,
Cheryl,
Cheryl,
Daryl,
Errol,
Errol,
and Jack.
and Farrell.
Beryl. 7. That's 6. That's 2 hands worth.
Oh, what had more friends than I realised? Oh no, here she comes. Mrs. I've got an opinion on everything. Hello, Mrs. Davies. How are you today?
How are you?
Oh, you too. Having a natter again. Don't you have jobs to do?
All right, Mrs. Davies, we're actually on a break. We've been working really hard. Can't you see I broke a nail this morning working so hard?
Oh my God, you just got those done.
I know. Mrs. Davies, listen, we'll get back to you with your food shortly. I mean, you've only been waiting for 2 hours.
But that was 2 hours from lunch today. But I also didn't have breakfast today, if you don't remember.
I think no. I definitely gave you some fruit.
Yes, I saw
Have you
it.
taken your dementia meds today?
Yeah.
I thought I had, but Oh, you might be right.
Yeah.
I'm just not too sure of myself these days. But
Yeah, you're losing your marbles, Miss Davies.
And that's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Trust us. We know exactly
We're the
what you need.
professionals.
I suppose. But by the way, has Jack swung by? My boy Jack.
Oh, no, we haven't seen him.
No.
Oh, okay. Please let me know when he calls. He said he'd call this week.
Of course.
Okay, Miss Davies, I'm sure he'll call.
Yeah, he'll call. He'll call.
Okay. Now bring that food around soon, please.
Okay, don't tell us what to do, my
I'm
son.
sorry for the attitude. I trust you.
She shouldn't.
What a loser.
Oh, old Biddy. Look at her shuffling away like a prehistoric penguin. Like the penguin from Batman.
Penguin, yeah, God.
Jeez.
Do you reckon she was even alive when they had cinemas in the first place?
Oh, nah, I don't reckon. I reckon she hatched out of an egg in the prehistoric era.
Oh, yeah. You're so bad.
They're so gross. Like, old people are just so
They're so
gross,
gross.
don't you reckon?
I would love a life where there were no old people.
Oh, me too. Just like, honestly, once you get to like
64.
64, I was going to go younger. I was going to go 45.
No. You got to have some like men that you can marry for their money in their 50s.
Yeah, nah, good point, Tabitha. Good point.
No, good point, Jennifer.
Yeah, but I guess when I see wrinkly skin, it makes me shiver up my spine. I say that they don't age, just like a fine wine. They're annoying, they're opinionated. They cut in when I'm getting on the bus. They're old and stinky and they always make a fuss. I wish old people would disappear from my life. I wish that they'd go. Get out of here. I wish the old wrinkly coots would just catch a bus and just plain old disappear. That's right. Don't sag my way. Don't sag my way. I haven't got time for you today, so don't sag my way. Don't sag my way. Don't sag my way. I haven't got time for you today, so don't sag my way.
Yeah, gotta say, sometimes when I make them their dinner and they say, God, is it this mush again? Ugh. I sort of feel like saying, what's the point of all this complaining? You don't have any friends, 'cause they're always looking around for the next fun thing to do. But don't they know life would be easier if they were all gone? And that is why I say, don't sag my way. Don't sag my way. Don't have any time for you today, so don't sag my way. And I dream of a day where there's nobody needing me to roll them over.
And I think it would be fun if we shot them into the sun and didn't have to change their nappies anymore.
I think if we just got rid of them all, then you and I could really just live life, have a ball.
Yeah. Get rid of them all?
Yeah.
Don't sag my way.
Don't sag my way.
Don't sag my way.
Don't sag my way.
Maybe put me in your will today. Yeah, don't sag my way.
If we can be in everybody's will, then even if they die or if they have a spill, then we're rolling in dough. Forever we could go wherever we want to go.
And we'd
Jacqueline, did you hear those two nurses speaking to me just now?
No, Mum.
I could have sworn they didn't feed me at breakfast, but they said that they would. That Nurse Violet and I don't remember the other one's name. There was a...
Tabitha?
Yes, Tabitha. Yeah, I swear my memory has been better before, but I don't know, they just seem to be almost convincing me that my memory is not as good as it has been. They keep changing the colour of the wallpaper, and I'll be watching the chase on the telly, and then I'll look away, and then I'll come back, and then Tipping Point's on. But I know it was the chase because it was that young man with the monobrow that says looks like your cousin Gerald.
The Beast?
Yes, that one. But then all of a sudden it's Tipping Point, and I'm like, why am I watching a show that was from the town fair back in the 45?
Oh, Mum, don't get yourself all flustered here. Let me put another blanket on you.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. What would I do without you?
What would I do without you? Listen, I'm sorry I don't visit you so much, but you're a strong, independent woman. I know that you can function alone.
Oh, I just don't know these days. I'm not as much of a spring chicken as I was when Peter passed away, but I don't know. I've had a bit of problems with my confidence, I suppose.
Oh, Mum, I'm sad to hear that. Well, you've still got fight in you yet. Look at you, you've still got some good gams from all those years of dancing, and you're a killer at Scrabble.
Oh, that's just because I know more words than those other girls.
And what about your world-famous Pavlova?
You're right, I did meet the Queen back in the day.
Yes, she loved your Pavlova. She shook your hand and she said, "I've never had such beautiful whipped eggs."
Oh, that's right. I whipped those eggs better than anyone else at the town square that day.
Yeah. See, Mum, there you go. I can see the spark coming back into your eyes.
Oh, thank you, dear. It's been a rough transition these last couple of months, and it's just been a real throw into my routine. But I suppose you're right. I do have a bit of sparkle left in me.
Yeah, come on. Tell me about your other things that happened.
Well, I don't know if I could. Well, okay, maybe I will. The other day, me and the girls took the bus to the cinema.
Oh, good.
And we got a large popcorn. And we shared it, but I think I ate the most. But the girls didn't notice. And then after the movie, we walked into Woolworths and we went to the chocolate section.
Aisle 6, yeah.
And I got that pack of gobstoppers and put it in my purse and just left that Woolies
I don't know
without
if
paying.
I can condone that, but okay.
I think I've got a little fight left in me, yes. I think I've got a little fight left in me. I see people and they start to question that. I've got a little fight left in me. I remember back in 1983 when you and your brother went to elementary school. Yeah, and those other mums would laugh at what you wore. Then I slashed their tires.
Oh, you did too, yeah.
Well, I have got a little bit of fight left in me, yes. I've got just a little bit of fight left in me. I've not slashed a tire or two, but I think I could if I had to, 'cause I got a little fight left in me. My Pavlova is the hit of this daycare facility. And I think that if I fed it to the nurses, they might just respect me like they should. And if they don't, I'll slash their tires, 'cause I've got just a little bit of fight left in me, yes. I've got
just a little bit of fight left in me. I've got just a little bit of fight left in me. Yes, I've got a little bit of fight left in me.
So good to see, Mum. You're all ruddy-cheeked and you're moving around like you don't even have arthritis anymore.
You're right, I can't even hear the clickety-clacket of my usual joint noises.
Anything else?
Well, now that you mention it.
Listen, Mum, I sold the house. And it
What?
was $1 million.
Oh.
I've changed your will,
Oh?
so you're the beneficiary of it. And it's up to you where that money goes.
Wait, I'm the beneficiary of my own will?
Yes,
So,
it's the technical term.
so what happens when I die?
Sorry, Mum. I've sold the house, and you're now a millionaire, is what I was trying to say.
Okay, but did you change my will? Should I have known about this?
No, you said you were too busy, so I got it done for you, but it's all in the will now.
Do I have to sign anything?
No. It's just your will is there, and it's got the millions of dollars in it, and so, you're a very wealthy woman now, Mum. And I understand that maybe one day we'll inherit it. There's no rush. We don't want you to die. But I just want you to know that your will is full of money that someone could get their hands on. So look after it.
Thank you. That's good to know. I don't have much of a care for all that financial stuff, but I suppose I should keep my wits about me. Now that I've got this little bit of fight left in me and my spring in my step, I'll be aware of that.
Mrs. Davies. Hi, so sorry. It's time for your dinner, and then we've got hydrotherapy after that. So your daughter might have to go home.
Oh, can't you stay for dinner?
No.
Sorry, Mum. I've got to go. But take care of that precious, precious will.
Thank you, dear, and thanks for, helping me get a bit of confidence back.
Anytime, Mum.
Thank you, Jackie.
Jen, you will never guess what I just overheard in Mrs. Davies' room.
What did you hear?
Jackie, her daughter, sold their house for $1 million.
Oh my gosh, that's so much money.
I hate generational wealth.
Oh,
God, I wish I had some.
well, we need to get our hands on that money.
I know. And it's all just sitting in her will.
My God. And the will is in her room?
It's just in her room. And it's already been signed and everything. So we could just make any changes that we wanted.
I've got a whiteout pen. I can just white out over whoever she's bequeathing the money to. And
I have one of those 4-colour big point pens that we could do any colour that they've written the font in. We've got it good to go.
That will stand up in a court of law.
It will. And we've got our own will lawyer and estate lawyer at Johnson's Village.
Oh my gosh, yes, Mr. Gergamall. He's deluded. He'll stamp anything.
Yeah, that's why they hire him.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, ladies, do you need anything stamped?
Hi, Mr. Gergamall.
Mr. Gergamall.
Oh, I heard my name. Just wanted to see if you needed anything stamped.
Mr. Gergamall, you forgot to put your pants on again, Mr. Gergamall.
Oh, I'm silly. I picked up my 2 stamps today instead of my pants. Oh, you know how it is when you got hands full of stamps. Hands for belts these days. Gag them all out.
Oh, God. The sooner we get this money and get out of here, the better.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to have to go into her room and...
It's all right. It's almost dinner time. You get the Xanax. Just chuck it in.
Yeah, I'll put it in the jelly.
The jelly.
Yeah.
Nothing
The
like
watered down jelly.
good combo of
Yeah.
watered down jelly with Xanax.
Flavorless mush. I'll crush it up and put it in some flavorless mush. Then she's gonna eat it all up and she'll be out to sleep. That's right.
And once it's in some flavorless mush, she'll be asleep. Deep, deep, deep sleep for hours and hours. But we won't need hours. All we need's 5 minutes to get right for the hours. It is.
Other fly in our ointment issue needs to be dead before we can get the will.
That's only a fly in the ointment if you weren't born with the proclivity to kill.
I've got it. We're gonna smother her with a pillow. We're gonna drug her with some jello. Then we're gonna smother her with a pillow.
We're gonna smother her with a pillow.
We're gonna drug her with some jello.
We're gonna smother her with a pillow.
Right after we drugged her with jello.
And once we've done Mrs. Davies, what's to stop us doing the rest?
We've got some pillows and we've got some pressure. Let's put it to the test.
We're gonna smother them with a pillow. Once we've drugged them with their jello,
We're gonna smother them with a pillow. Once we've drugged them with their jello. You know it feels so great when you go and suffocate someone who should have been gone years ago.
Years ago.
You know what makes me frown, but what will turn it upside down is picking up a pillow, picking up that down and putting them down, down, down.
We're gonna smother her with a pillow and drug them with their jello.
We're gonna smother them with a pillow and drug them with their jello. We're gonna smother them with their pillow, drug them with their jello. We're gonna smother them with their pillow after we've drugged their jello.
And we've got Mrs. Livingstone up on room 300.
Yeah, we've got Ms. Ravens up in room 279.
Mr. Jeffries in room 69.
Mr. Gargamel after he stamped them all.
Now we probably got to keep Mr. Gargamel going so he can stamp them all and all and all.
Sick of seeing his old balls. He keeps forgetting to put pants on.
Those Gargamel balls.
We can, smother them with their pillows after we've drugged them with their jello. We can smother them with their pillow after we've drugged them with their jello.
Smother them with their pillow.
Smother them with their pillow. Drug them with their jello. Drug them with their drug them with their jello. Great plan. Here you go, Mrs. Davies. Your favourite watered down aeroplane jelly.
I love aeroplane jelly.
Thank you. You said you were bringing dinner. I thought I was expecting some roast meat and veggies as well.
You've already eaten it, remember?
No, you specifically, last time we spoke, you said you were about to bring dinner and now you're bringing me Jell-O and you're telling me that it's watered down. I don't want it watered down.
Listen, Mrs. Davies, I don't like you talking back to me. Now, do I have an advanced certificate in old age care? Yes, I do. So treat me as the professional that I am.
Fair enough. Oh, my dear, just since we're on such good terms now. What car do you drive? Just out of interest for a little old lady.
Only the fanciest car around. It's Kia Rio. A 2004 Rio. Blue.
Okay, that's good to know. No reason, dear. Thank you for the Jell-O. I'll eat that post haste.
Here, I'll feed it to you.
Oh no, you don't have to do that.
Yes, let me.
I'm a bit sick and I'm old and gross and decrepit, and you wouldn't want to be anywhere near me. So you should probably just leave me to my privacy.
Fine, I'll come back in 10, 20 minutes, half an hour. I'll be back, and you've got to eat this Jell-O, but luckily it's smoko, so I'll see you after then.
Thank you, dear. Now I can't wait to go out and slash that harlot's flipping tires. Yes! Oh, what's this? I've walked out of my room and down the hallway, and I see her conspiring with the other nurse. What are they doing with that giant pillow?
Smother, haha. Yeah, we're gonna smother and smother. We're gonna drug dead. We're gonna dead. Yep, dead them.
Kill, will, kill.
Get the money.
Oh my God! Did I hear what I thought I just heard? Oh, I think they're up to something. I think they're trying to kill the residents.
Yeah, that's right. Kill
Yeah,
them all.
absolutely. Kill every
Kill
single
them all.
person who's over
Luckily,
the age
no
of
one's around to
64.
hear this, though.
No, luckily they've all got their hearing aids turned off. That's
thank
totally
God.
fine.
Yeah.
They think so lowly of us old people that they are openly talking about their plan to murder us all. Those tires are going to get slashed. Oh, well, maybe it's the time to slash more than tires. To save the lives of my friends here, I need to take this knife in my hand to save the life of all of my friends here. I need to slash the tires of a human. I slash these nurses in their tires to save our lives. Slash these nurses in their tires to save our lives. I'll slash these nurses. I'll slash them all over to save our lives.
Davies, what are you doing with that knife?
Oh, nothing, dear. I was just looking for that meat and potatoes that I was promised.
I told you, you've already eaten it, you silly old fool. Go back to your room.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What are you doing? She's so strong. How are you so strong?
These are egg whipping arms, girlie.
Oh my gosh. You.
I can hold a whisk, I can hold a knife, and I can put you down like stiff peaks.
Oh my God, she's slashing my tires.
Yes, which we all know is a metaphor for your bloody bones.
Oh, there goes my arm. Plonk. Oh, my other arm. Plonk.
Slash.
Oh, Tabitha, help.
Oh my God, Jen, what is going on?
She's emancipated herself and she's coming for us.
She's emancipated your arm from your body.
She's about to emancipate my legs. Tabitha, quickly.
No, Miss Davies, no, please, no.
Come on, everyone. March yourselves out here and slash these nurses before
We're gonna
they
get
kill
you.
us all.
Yeah, we're gonna get you.
They've been giving me watered down rum for years.
Yeah. Where are my cigarettes?
No.
Oh, they're chopping me up.
No, we work for such low money.
Come on, everyone.
Oh God, on the old bit, there's too many. They're moving so slowly, but they're on mass. It's like lava. It's moving very slowly, but it's still extremely threatening and dangerous.
And we've locked all the doors because we don't want them getting out.
Oh my
so we
God.
can't get. No, they're getting closer.
Halt, friends. Stand menacingly above them with me.
We're menaced.
We're so menaced.
You've menaced us.
Nurses.
Yes, Mrs. Davies.
Nurse, I think one of you is named. There was Violet and Genevieve. I don't know.
You're just as bad as us.
You don't care for us at all. We are here with you all day, every day.
We just wanted some rewards.
We just wanted a little bit of what's keeping you going.
Yes, we wanted to kill you and take your money and your belongings, but we have so little else in life.
We have so little to live for that we thought that your money would maybe make it worthwhile. And you can't blame us.
Blame our generation, but don't blame us.
Wow.
We just want everything to come easy. Is that so wrong?
Well, I guess I always knew that your generation was so lazy. I knew it all along. But I never thought that you would kill an old lady just to get the millions of dollars that you want. But I won't slash your tires, not today.
Thank you, Miss Davies.
I won't slash your tires, let your arm be taken as a warning. I won't slash your tires if you do one thing for us.
Anything.
Just feed us the food you're supposed to feed us and don't try and kill us. We deserve your respect.
It's true, you do.
Probably.
I'll stop the bleeding of my arm and I'll bring you your meal.
You're a nurse. You should do that.
I've got a tourniquet on it, okay?
There we go. You know a thing or two. You reminded me a lot of me when I was your age, except I had both of my arms. We could be friends here and unite.
At Johnson's Friendship Village. Johnson's Friendship Village.
Oh,
Johnson's Friendship Village.
I'd say take my hand, but it's chopped off.
Johnson's Friendship Village. Johnson's Friendship Village.
Where generations come together.
Well, how about that? We had what a lovely, lovely message at the end to unite across generations. Yeah, there was a lot. There was some violence. There was some there's some morals. There was some jello.
There's some jello. There's some. If you treat someone poorly, then eventually they're going to stand up for themselves and they're going to slash your arm off.
Exactly.
And that's their right.
That is their right, and that's so brave. And we stand Grandma for her emancipation.
We do. We stand all old people who've still got a bit of fight left in them. They lived through wars. They lived through the Depression.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're above the age of 75 and listening to this, we stand you.
We stand you.
Stan, for anybody who may be over the age of 75, means being a big fan of.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we stand Josie Lane for that wonderful bonkers suggestion. Thank you for providing that suggestion through Facebook.
The Emancipation of Grandma.
The Emancipation of Grandma. What a thrilling tale. I'm so glad to have shared it with all the people in this room and all the people listening at home.
Yeah, me too. Wow. What a story for our generation.
It truly was. And wherever you are today and wherever you end up in your many years of your life, we all hope to find a special place where we can bond with people and really just form these connections that will last us to the end of our days. And maybe that place could be a little place called
Johnson's Friendship Village. Johnson's Friendship Village. Johnson's Friendship Village. Johnson's Friendship
Bringing generations together.